Sorry it was gone for so long. I had to go sort the dog out and deal with a few things. So I always say I've got to love being an adult. Actually really nice weather today. It's like manageable. Actually does something underneath this, just I don't go through to the table. So if I'm quiet for a bit, requires that concentration. Perfect. Tattoo. This is like freehand, no reference. I only tattooed for like a week, but then I've been doing art since I was like since I can remember really. I'm 25 now. I done this one on my leg, which is, I'm gonna go get people. Let me go get my iPad and show people the design. So I actually have a skateboard company, but I'm just taking up like another hobby. So this is the design. I'm changing the pictures up slightly, but obviously done 3 of them, and there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8, including the bird. Sort of, I guess. I wouldn't call myself tattoo artist yet because I've only been doing it a week. But I've been an artist for quite a long time. This is one of my other pieces I did. And this is, I kind of messed up, but I'm going for it. Hello, welcome. Yeah. So that's what's going to go up my legs. So I've done that one and these two so far. And yeah, I'm doing it myself. So lots of people say don't do it, and then I was kind of shocked. I've already done quite a few more myself. Like the owl and the ghost. Oh yeah. And the 7 symbolises something, and the reaper on a skateboard. That's so squeaky, man. Something up Tuesday anyway. So this one isn't my design, but I'm adding to it, but the others are. Sort of fuck this one up, but oh well. Some aren't going to be great, I guess. I like some areas of it. Just got to get more practice for the leg piece I'm continuing to do. Thank you, bro. You calling me a moron? Alright. Cool. Well, it's not wood, so you're the moron. It's a piece of fake skin. Right? And I have tattooed myself. And I've only been tattooing a week. So, wind your neck in. That was freehand, no stencil, no nothing mesh. You're joining my life, so wind your neck in. piece of wood. And you're not going to just tattoo your arm, you're going to tattoo anywhere. If you're going to tattoo yourself, I wouldn't tattoo your arm. You can put me in more if you want to say shit. It's funny, people try every day. Like, oh, your hair. I'm like, oh no, I didn't realise I had like messy long hair. Shock horror. So I don't give a shit. Like, I grew it like this on purpose. So much money I can actually save just not getting a haircut every bloody like few weeks, just a short back and sides, just to look like everyone else. It's called being a sheep, and that's what most people are these days. No individuality. Wait, did I show the leg piece? I can't remember now. So the leg piece I designed is this. It's not finished yet. That's pretty much. So I like the dream catcher, looks like women cap, but I feel like obviously I'm not gonna get a dream catcher. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. That's funny because the tattoo artists have come on and said you need to do this. I've shown them it and never. They won't say it's good or bad. They typically leave. They're like, oh, you shouldn't do it straight away. I'll show people my leg piece better. So yeah, bear in mind, it's only been a week, but still getting there. Little frog. Mushroom. They're going to be blacked out, and then it's going to be coming up here. And then the birds, obviously, you're not going to go over the knee because it stretches, but I'm going to do them down the side of my leg, the wings. And the bird's body's going to go here, just beneath the stretch of the leg. And try and work some designs into it. Most people do little smiley faces on themselves, like, so I'm going to be working like what maximum. This piece is probably going to take me like at least 10 hours, at least. It's already taking me like 2.5 to do this. I had to rush it a little bit because I got towards the end, but I did stop on the last one because I got such bad leg ache having it up. That was the worst part about it. It's not even the tattoos aren't even that painful, to me, in my opinion, anyway. I'm going to colour these leaves in and stuff. Like going to do greens, purples, like that. Amount of times I've like got my fingernail. Do you know what? I think they weren't deep enough. There's one that's not deep enough. Can't really see it. I got to get to become a tattoo artist. I need to get hepatitis shots, not because I have it, but all tattoo artists need to just prevent the spread of it. It's just fair. Like, yeah. I'm proud of this one. I said there's no reference. I looked up a picture on the internet of a dragon. Kind of just got the shape of the head, and then that was it. No stencil. I don't have a stencil printer. Obviously, the reason I've done the rock like this, I'm gonna add a bit more shading and stuff. It's just one, I couldn't be bothered to do the rest of his body. That's me being real. I was like, shit, I haven't done enough space. I wanted them flying in the sky, sort of. So I've just done the rock. I'm missing an arm. Humans make mistakes too. I know it's like AI, it's got to be AI. But no one said that yet, granted, but still. Luckily with the tattoo, you can't say it's AI because I'm doing freehand. I'm adding more flowers and shit. I just need to bolden the lines up. It's a mistake I made before was pulling the lines too quickly, so I didn't leave the lines bold enough. Long as you pull the lines, or stick kind of flip it. Not a thick bar. The maximum thickness you can get to really. I guess by doing it on here as well, I'm building my portfolio nice and early, so people know how good the art will be. So I've done more tattoos on myself now than I got done in the first place, to be honest. I said they're not bad. I'm going to bolden that one out today as well. Just got a bit more. Can't see shit. I love doing a 90-degree because you can actually pull and push. So you got to push and pull lines, you've got to like, that's a nightmare. You've got to take the needle out of the skin, but you can actually go, it's literally, it's logical, it goes straight in. 2mm, gauge your depth. What was I just doing? Oh yeah. I would use gloves like that. I end up using so many practicing. That's actually such a waste. I'm bouncing between tattooing and designing my leg piece. Fucking hell. That's not my design, right? Being truthful. This is, there was freehand and no reference other than looking at a dragon's head, because what the fuck is a dragon's head shaped like? That's my piece designed on my iPad, the leg piece I'm doing, which is bro, it's got I'll show people close up in a sec. And this is the finished, really, sort of what it's going to be like. The wings are going to go around the side of my leg, like past the knee, because obviously it's shit tattooing on the knee because of the bend. And I'm going to be doing this piece myself, because obviously I've done that bit. I've only tattooed for a week. I just have my confidence, and I have my own skate coming in, and I needed a hobby, and I was like, I'm gonna write it up. So signpost one, frog, mushroom, and then yeah, the other pieces. One's like a sort of scenic. Oh, I love minor details. They just make things pop. You know what I'm saying? It's just like shaded bits like this that just make a difference. I mean, I got no reference, so I'm kind of just trying to go with the flow of it. So the skull and a few of the mushrooms with some other design, and I was just taking it. I'm not getting it's mine, so it's not like I'm stealing someone's art. Tattoos very much is getting comfortable doing other people's art. I'm trying to use this as like a cover-up sort of thing, but it went wrong anyway. But I'm just enjoying the flowers really and the practice, keeping a steady hand. I swear I'm getting ill. Also helps me get comfortable tattooing in front of people, because if you've got a client, they're just staring because they're not watching something. Probably take me like I reckon from now, maybe a year to get a license. I'll be honest with you, I'm one of those people that's like, I don't really give a shit about awards. Fair play if you have them. I'm just more of a person that if you're actually good at tattooing, I think that's, you know, heart and passion, everything goes into it. That's all that's important, really. I spent freehand, technically. I mean, the whole dragon was freehand, so... I mean, I don't even mean freehand with a pen first. I literally just went straight in with a tattoo gun. I was like, I'll make a mistake, I'll make a mistake. Obviously, I wouldn't do that on skin. That just adds so much pressure. Oh, my throat. Slept with the window open, right? Wake up and it's just so cold. Not complaining. This is what UK's like, you know. It'll probably get better as I go along. See that little... It's hard to see it. Oh, damn it. Oh well, that wasn't there before anyway. So that's when I say freehand, that's freehand, not like fuck this. Just tickling my fucking. Oh, it's like so congested. Oh well. But today's not about the talking, it's about the doing. Oh shit. So yeah, I think I would after doing this for a bit. But I'm gonna change the live. Fuck's sakes. I just got rid of this shit. Fucking cursed ass for it, man. Watch is going to be where I've not eaten anything. I get this sometimes. I'll drink and drink and do shit. And I'll eat something. And suddenly, I don't know, it gets like glands going. You know, the saliva glands. I think so, actually. That makes sense. Okay, this is getting my mouth. I just can't speak. It hurts my throat. I feel like a cat scratched it. I actually feel like someone tattooed my throat. Right. Oh man, I love my legs. Oh fuck, trying to do a little bubble. Nope. That was the shittest mushroom I've ever grown or tattooed. Finish off the half down here, to be honest. I've not gone too deep because I've not gone through that layer, and this is 2mm in total. It's just crazy deep in your leg or wherever you're doing it, if you think about it. It's not, but it is. Like, just 2mm, but it seems like a lot. It's roughly about 2mm. Weirdo. Little boy, I'm 25. Wind your neck in here. Risky last bit. Bro. This is just a fuck it. The one with a needle. I'm so burnt out today, man. Can't blame everybody for celebrating that last night. Yeah, of course. So this was like this was a freehand one. I thought I could do another freehand one, right? So no reference, no stencil. Don't worry, that's not blown through because well, that would be 2 millimeters. Sort of fucked up. Tweaking, alright, bro. Of course. So yeah, these are the other ones I've done. Oh, what, you think I'm lying about that? There's a video of me doing it. So yeah, this leg piece I'm gonna finish. It's this piece here. A week ago. Well, actually it's a little bit longer than a week now. It's about 9 days. But I've been doing art. I've got my own skateboard company. So I've been doing that for like the company for like 2.5 years. And drawing, I'm 25. Drawing since I can't remember, to be honest with you. My parents were junkies, but I didn't go to school until I was like 7. No, I was older than that. It was year 7. That shit confuses me. People had already done SATs and stuff, so I had to catch up with a TA, extra like lessons and stuff. After school, tutor. I went into foster care. Finally got out of it, of course. But the one thing I picked up on was my brothers were drawing a lot. And it was the one thing that, you know, doodle when you're a kid. Just you can get, I'm 25 now, so when I was growing up, we didn't have iPads. Do you know what I mean? We just literally have a notepad, pen. So yeah. But I would never have thought AI would have been a thing, I'm not gonna lie. But thank you. I don't want people to say that. I think that's what he means by stop tweaking. Like, I haven't shown people that I've done these freehand and I can tell you myself. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, we all have talents, do you know what I mean? Oh, this was freehand. It's not the best, but it's engraved and it's slightly raised. I can't really skate anymore, so I was like, you know what? Take up my other passions and hobbies. So there's that one, that's my design. And yeah, the rock's meant to be not as bold as the dragon, otherwise it stands out too much. And the rock wasn't meant to be there, I just couldn't be bothered to draw the rest of his body. I couldn't figure out how it would look good. I was like, I don't want to mess it up. I got you, man. I still make skateboards, obviously, it's still my thing. It's just this is more of a side. a side hustle. I would like to actually take it up as well, to be honest. And just tattoo every now and again, get a license for it. Wait, how would you like the camera? It's not bothering at all. How would you want the camera? Or, I don't know, okay. Sorry, I've got to concentrate on this. Thank you, I appreciate that. I think everyone's got potential, so I aim to show people, like, everything makes you think you can't achieve shit and it'll take years, which is true. Or years and money, resources, all this shit. You can do anything, and I know it's not done because it seems like maybe I have a lot of money. I don't. I'm skint as shit. I actually am. I just, you know, I got rid of my Xbox. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. too much Vaseline, but getting a bit blunt. Yeah, getting real blunt. No, I'll wash away. There's a lot going on in it. Kind of the whole plan there is to get quite complex tattoo with loads of leaves, and I want to get freehand colour in, so I'm going to come back. It's 2, so I think I may be on to like 3 or 4, fuck knows. Who has the, I have no idea. I'll find out in a minute. So I want to use all the space on it, and then also colour it in. But the only bits I'm colouring in are the leaves with a little bit of colour, not too much like green. Maybe some of the flowers as well. We'll see. But I want to keep, I might do the skull white, to be fair. It's a good idea. I've got some white ink, but just to shade in some of the areas. Fuck it, we'll see. minutes maybe. Oh. And all I've got to do today is add a little bit more detail to this rock. So, yeah, the rock doesn't look, not too much, because I like how bold the dragon is. And then also fill in all this spare space, maybe shade it as well. So a lot going on there. Like, I know like people like think tattoos with a lot going on, but it's just too fucking much for me personally. And there's this one. And to be honest with you, I did do a bit of white on the hand, and I think I can see it at the, and on maybe on the chin a little bit. So I'm going to go in and shade some areas in white and see what I can do. Let's just kind of get the technique down a little bit more. Because obviously I've got this leg piece that I'm finishing off, and I'm doing a bird with the wings down the side of here, because directly on the knee it's just a shit spot for a tattoo. Not because of pain or anything, just because of bending it. You know what I mean? It just looks wonky if you have it wrong, and it's kind of a way to not get it wrong, and there's always a space I can fill in afterwards. Or I just personally might not get the kneecap done itself, because I just feel like, one, I've got a lot of scarring on my knee, so it's kind of probably might be quite tough skin, and quite like really tough because the amount of times I've fallen off the board. And then yeah, I absolutely love these other two little bits I've done. Like, such a cute little frog, man. Anyway, I'll be back in like 20 minutes probably, because I want to go munch on some food as well first. I have some ravioli. And then yeah, if you want to see that, I'll probably get it finished today. I was thinking to add stuff in the sky, but I'm like, I just don't want to draw from the main piece. So take away from the main piece, draw attention. That's what I meant to say, like draw attention. Like, it's the main vocal point. I might go in and add some bolder lines around the neck because it looks a bit off. And figure out what I want to do with this. I was going to do a bird, like a bird's head, like a crow pecking here. The flowers went a bit further. It's all freehand, by the way, pretty much, other than ish. The skull wasn't mine. It's the only piece I've really taken to practice with, but I wanted to kind of act like either a cover up or a completed piece and make it look work. And also drawing a big ass piece like that is just long. So I'm doing my leg piece at the moment. I've gone through like 3 needles already, and I'm like 2.5 hours in, 3 hours in. I don't even see it, man. And again, the same up here. Oh, the pattern looks sick, man. Like, I'm sat there for, well, last night while watching Alien, coming up with that. It's not complete, but look, I don't know what it is, because it's a mixture between, I like the way tribal patterns have like points to them and they look sometimes symmetrical, but I don't like tribal stuff. And I like patchwork, but I don't like patchwork, so it kind of blends all that in together without being that. So I can say like easily each of these pieces, as you can see, it's like the frog, and that mushroom one is, it needs blacking out, bear in mind. Frog and the mushroom one, and then obviously the signpost, and then the same up here, and then those ones in the middle, and then the bird with the legs, the wings coming up each side of my leg. Otherwise, if you do, as I said, you do it on the bend of the tattoo, it just looks weird. On the bend of the knee, sorry, a tattoo on the bend of the knee. There's some people can pull off quite well, but some artists. I've only been tattooing a week, so I'm gonna hold up, practice more. I do like this one, don't get me wrong, it's just chaotic, and I don't know if when I add colour to it, or if I should add a bird, because the hole up here, that is kind of pecking into, well, that I was going to do something pecking into the mushrooms are growing through. So I do a few different types of flowers and leaves. Leaves. There's leaves in it. Leaves would be leaves. Your leaves. Boy, how many times have I said that wrong now? I'm just thinking about it now. Like, how many leaves? Leafs. Fucking moron, bro. Right, I appreciate everyone. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. That's the food. I walk the dog. Peace. Catch you all in 20.